some of you behind me, and we compared the rulings in this lesson to those ones in Ad-Dars al-Ashir, lesson 10. We said that the difference between Ad-Dars al-Ashir and Ad-Dars al-Thani Ashir was simply masculine and feminine. In Ad-Dars al-Ashir, the word alladhi was introduced, if I'm not mistaken. Masculine for who or which. And also the kaf al-mukhatabah lil-mudhakkar, which was this one here, the kaf with the fatha on top of it, was also introduced. And in this class, you have the feminine of these words. So alladhi is masculine, and the feminine is simply allati, where the ta joins the ya. And the feminine of this kaf of mukhataba is the kaf with the kasrah. So over here you have, for example, وَمَنْ هَذِهِ الْفَتَاةُ الَّتِي مَعَكِ. And who is this young girl with you? أَهِيَ أُخْتُكِ, is she your sister? So notice how in the Dars al-Ashir, the replica of this sentence appears, and that says, وَمَنْ هَذَا الْفَتَى الَّذِي مَعَكَ. And who is this young boy who's with you? Well, that's with you. So here, because of the feminine, because now we're speaking about al-fatat, wal-fatah, which is a young girl, and hadha changes to hadihi, alladhi changes to allati, and ma'aka changes to ma'aki, ukhtuka or akhuka changes to ukhtuki, or akhuki. جيد. And the third thing introduced in this lesson, in this class, is the ta as-sakina lit-ta'nith. So for example, previously we would have the verb kharaja, and now you have kharajat, kharaja meaning he went out or he left, and kharajat meaning she went out or she left. So this ta over here, which has a sukoon on it, is known as ta as-sakina lit-ta'nith, feminine ta with a sukoon on it, and it is the one that's added to a fi'l madi, to a past tense verb, and changes it into the feminine sense. طيب. We're going to read the lesson inshallah over here now. I'm hoping the brothers will be able to read it for us. few lines at a time. So if you're able to take the mic, you just raise your hand so I know that the mic is available with you and you're sitting in a place that's comfortable to use the mic. So literally just show your hand, inshallah, or send a message. If you don't know how to put your hand up, I think you can just click on your name and it will give you your hand. Otherwise, just type it into the box that you want to take the mic, and then I'll ask you to do some reading, inshallah. But please be quick, as time is against us. So, who's reading, inshallah? And today we're going to be reading for comprehension. Okay, Abu Asil. Jazakallahu khair, I'll give you the mic, inshallah. We're reading for comprehension, so once we finish reading, we're going to be going to the Q&A, asking some questions about the text, okay? And how about the rest of the brothers? Are you ready to read, inshallah? Abu Maymoon, Alma, Abu Awal. Brother Muzammil, you're welcome to read, Akhi Kareem. Jayyid. Tayyib, go ahead, Akhi. Let's start with Abu Asil. After that, we'll go with Alma. And then after that, we'll go with Abu Awal, inshallah.
كيف حالك يا بنت؟ أنا بخير والحمد لله. من أين أنت؟ أنا من سوريا.
أنا من
سوريا.
جيد.
ما اسمك؟ اسمي آمنة. أين أبوك؟ أبي هنا في المدينة المنورة هو مفتش في المدرسة الثانوية.
جزاك الله خيرا. How about this one? Should it be... Can you read this word again?
أبي هنا في المدينة المنورة.
أحسنت. بارك الله فيك.
هو مفتش في المدرسة الثانوية. وأين أمك؟ هي أيضا هنا. هي طبيبة
جيد.
في مستشفى الولادة.
أحسنت.
ومن هذه الفتاة التي معك؟ هي أختك.
جيد. أخي أبو أسيل, don't forget the ruling of this alif. What's this alif called? It's Hamza.
Hamzatul Wasl.
Hamzatul Wasl. So you'll read it here, meaning you'll jump over it here, again you'll jump over it here.
Okay. ومن هذه الفتاة التي معك؟
أحسنت. تبارك الله فيك.
جزاك الله خير. أهي أختك؟ لا, هي بنت أمي.
جيد. جزاك الله خير أخي الكريم. Let's ask, let's see if Alma's connection is working. If it's not, then we'll give it to Abu Awal. أحسنت Abu Asil, good reading. Let's try it, Alma, see if it's working, inshallah, and you can read it for us.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
السلام عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Go ahead, أخي.
ما اسمها
نعم, this Hamza is Hamza al-Wasl. So,
ما اسمها
سيد.
اسمها فاطمة.
بارك الله فيك.
أهي زميلتك أهي زميلتك.
سيد. But this Zai over here, try to keep it short. زميلتك هي زميلتك.
زميلتك أهي نعم. لا أنا في المدرسة المتوسطة وهي في المدرسة الثانوية. I'm sorry, Ustad, I'm not able to hear the feedback.
Go ahead, Akhi. Sounds good. It's excellent reading, mashallah.
Okay.
As they say, no news is good news. Alma, can you hear me? Alma. Salam alaikum. Okay, we're having some trouble with Alma, with his connectivity. Oh, looks like you're on, bro.
Yeah, Ustad.
Ah, Alma's back. There you go, Akhi Abu Awwal. Can you take it, inshallah?
Assalamualaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. تفضل أخي.
لأن في المدارسات المتوسطات وهي في المدارس النحويات.
نعم. يعني قدر الله, you came in on the hardest sentence in the whole lesson.
ما شاء الله.
لا أنا في المدرسة المتوسطة.
لأن في المدرسة المتوسطات وهي في المدرسة الثانويات.
جيد. المدرسة في المدرسة
في المدرسة
في المدرسة
في المدرسة
أنا لا أنا yes, you're sitting on the noon for a fraction too long. أنا. Oh, much better. That's nice and quick. أنا. Oh, mashallah, sounds nice. أنا في المدرسة Oh, again to أنا. Why? Keep it light. أنا
في المدرسة
متوسطة.
متوسطات.
Good. متوسطة.
متوسطات.
No problem. This word here and this word here, you probably never use it in your life. Right? It's just for the purpose of this class, inshallah. So no big deal. Alhamdulillah. This one's important. And this one. وهي
في المدرسة الثانويات.
في المدرسة.
في المدرسة ثانويات
جيد. الثانوية.
ثانوية
الثانوية.
ثانوية
طيب، أو يا أخي الكريم،
ألك أخت
ألك
ألك أخت
ألك أخت؟
ألك أخت
Do you have any sisters? ألك أخت؟
ألك أخت لا مالي أخت
جيد.
ألك أخت
أخ.
ألك أخ نعم لي أخ كبير وهو طالب بالجامعة
الجامعة.
بالجامعة
not جامعات but جامعة.
جامعة
جيد. go ahead أخي.
where we at? Okay.
over here.
ومن هذا الطفل الذي معك
بارك الله فيك. ومن هذا الطفل الذي معك؟
ومن هذا الطفل الذي معك
جيد.
هو ابن الأخت
هو
وأختي
هو ابن أخي.
هو ابن أختي ما اسمه سعيد
سعد.
سعد
You're only going to say Saeed if there's a ya after the ain. And you're going to say Sa'idun. But in this case, there's no ya. So you say Sa'dun.
سعد أمك في البيت الآن بيت الآن الآن لا ذهبت إلى المستشفى
جيد. لا ذهبت إلى المستشفى. طيب. Let's go through these exercises, my brothers. أحسن الله عليك أخي أبو أول. You stay with me if you like, inshallah, on the mic. Let's ask questions together. Hopefully the other brothers can also participate with their mics. جيد. What you want to do is cross-reference the answers from the beginning of this class. Abu Awwal, do you have the book with you, like a hard copy?
Yes, let me pull it up here. That's it.
Yeah, so our first question here says, كيف حالك يا أبي? This is, imagine your child says that to you, and your answer will be,
أنا بخير والحمد لله
جيد. أنا
أو أنا
بخير
أنا
الحمد لله.
الحمد لله
جيد. And نعم, let's have a look at these questions.
أين أبوك
أين ابنك؟
أين ابنك يا زينب يا زينب
يا زينب.
يا زينب ذهب إلى المسجد
جيد. من ذهب إلى المسجد؟
He went to the masjid.
Who went to the masjid?
The the father.
Okay. Anyone told me who went to the masjid? Brothers, from this question here, where's the question gone now? أين ابنك يا زينب ذهب إلى المسجد. أحسنت أيمة. ابن Zainab, the son of Zainab. طيب, go ahead أخي.
أين بنتك يا أمينة؟
Is that Aminatu or Aminatu?
يا أمينة.
But after that meme there's no ya, so no need to prolong it. Keep it short. Aminatu.
أمينة.
And this one here, this kaf. Ka or ki?
أين بنتك؟
بارك الله فيك.
الجدور ذهب إلا مدرسات.
نعم, okay, again please.
ذهبت إلا مدرسات.
No, مدرساتي.
مدرس.
المد.
المدرسة. المدرسة.
نعم, المدرسة means teacher.
Right.
المدرس, المدرسة is teacher, male and female. This word here, ilaha. No. Don't make it too heavy like you were doing with the noon before. Ila. جيد. Now join it to the lam here. Ilal. Make it lighter. Ilal. Yeah. Now if you want to avoid putting a shadda on this lam over here, that's what's happening inadvertently. Your tongue is sticking to it for a fraction too long, and it sounds like you're reading a shadda. You want to avoid that, okay? So, there's another word in the Arabic language which is illa, which means accept. Accept, E-X-E-P-T, accept, or E-X-C-E-P-T. Exception, that's illa, that's with a shadda on the lam. This one is illa with no shadda on the lam. So if you make a mistake in pronouncing that, it goes to another word altogether and changes the meaning. ذهبت إلى المدرسة.
ذهبت إلى المدرسة.
Perfect. لمن هذه الساعة؟
لمن هذه الساعة الجميلة؟
الجميلة نعت ومنعوت. This one is describing this one. This one has the man'ut has alif lam, so the na'at also has alif lam. The man'ut is mu'annath tamarbota, the na'at is also mu'annath tamarbota. This one has one dhamma, so the na'at also has one dhamma. لمن هذه الساعة الجميلة.
لمن هذه الساعة الجميلة.
طيب. Okay, جيد. Alhamdulillah, you're doing very well. There's a few places you may be elongating too much.
Right.
For example, this one here, not pronouncing the alif long enough, and then you're placing an alif after the ain. You're saying sa'atu. But no, sa'atu. And this one, again, jamilatu. No, jamilatu. And this one, هذه الساعة الجميلة. Go ahead.
هذه الساعة هذه هذه الساعات الجميلة.
طيب. Still persistent, inshallah, we'll be able to overcome it with time, inshallah.
No.
Listen to the recording again, that would be great. To hear yourself pronouncing a fatha on this dal. By mistake, you're pronouncing a fatha because the ha has a fatha or like an alif. Ha. So rather than saying ha dihi, you're saying ha dahi. No. You want to say ha dihi. And over here, you're saying as-sa'atu. But rather you want to say as-sa'atu. Making that ain very short. And over here, al-jamilatu, that lam, keep it short. هذه الساعة الجميلة. طيب, continue inshallah.
يفتتيمة نعم هي لي. أهي لك يا فاطمة نعم هي. أهي لك فاطمة نعم هي لي. هي لي.
نعم هي لي. أهي لك يا فاطمة نعم هي لي. What does هي refer to?
The watch.
أحسنت.
It is mine.
بارك الله فيك. أحسنت وبارك الله فيك. Asking about the watch. الساعة الجميلة. Does it belong to Fatima? She says, yes, it belongs to me. Now, let's give some other brothers a chance to read the questions, inshallah. Let's go for Abu Asil again.
Shukran.
Oh, good work, bro. Good work, mashallah. Keep up the good work. And please go for the recordings and listen to them, inshallah, with intent. And, try to pick out those small phonemes, it's really important. Arabic has a lot of rhythm to it. And just by misplacing that rhythm or elongating the wrong side of a letter, it can throw the meaning into a different direction. Okay, akhi, jazakallahu khairan. Bear with us, inshallah. With time, you will notice that you are improving, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, you have already showed us that you've got some great abilities. There's some good readings today, mashallah. Jazakallahu khairan. تفضل أخي أبو أسيل.
هذا كلامك يا محمد؟ لا، هذا كلامك أنت.
جيد.
تلك السيارة الجميلة. تلك السيارة الجميلة التي خرجت الآن من المدرسة من المدرسة للمدير.
من المدرسة.
من المدرسة للمدير.
Now, no need to connect this kasra, this ta, and this lam. Listen, brother. It's interesting. This sentence is interesting, and there are some rules which are attached to it. تلك السيارة الجميلة نعت ومنعوت. تلك السيارة الجميلة التي خرجت الآن من المدرسة. There are so many things that I can say to you about this particular sentence. That's going to be the focus for the rest of the class. For the last, let's say, 5 or 7 minutes that we have. Over here, خرجت الآن. Now this lam has a sukoon. This hamza is hamzatul wasl. So I need to jump over this hamzatul wasl and connect this ta to this lam. But the problem is, what's the problem? The problem is both of them have a sukoon. How do I join them together? I join them together by placing this kasra over here, and this kasra is merely for reading purposes. Just able to get this التأنيث الساكنة to this sukoon on that lam. جيد. You say تلك السيارة الجميلة التي الآن خرجت الآن. طيب. So after the ta الساكنة للتأنيث, if you have alif lam or if you have any other sukoon at the beginning of that next word, you're going to need this kasra, which is in order to keep the flow between the two words. And in this case also, min al-madrasati, you have actually the exact same situation, but the difference is min finishes with noon, which has a sukoon on it, min al-madrasati, and this is also hamzat al-wasl, so you need to be able to join rather this kasra, this sukoon to this sukoon, this noon sakin to this lam sakin. So you have to add a haraka, a vowel point, a movement to join between the two. And in this case, it's not a noun, it's not a kasra. Ahsant al ma'si fatha. You don't say minil masati, you say minal masati, because phonetically on your tongue it's easier to say minal than it is say minil. MashaAllah, actually, when you start seeing how these things are connected, and then you open the Quran and you see how, Allahu Akbar, you can notice how the flow, why those fathahs and those kasras are there at the end of each word. Start realizing and understanding what's actually happening here. And you realize that, this is a kasra because of iltiqa as-sakinain, because of two original sukoons, and it's just there to keep flow between them. You know that this one is hamzat al-wasl, so it's jumping from this letter to the beginning of that lam over there. You start falling into place, and that's really what the goal is, my brothers. We want you to go to the Quran, to the Mus'haf, to recite, to read with contemplation and with focusing on the detail, looking at every letter and noticing what is on that letter. Is it a fatha? Is it a kasra? Is it a dhamma? Is it a sukoon? And particularly giving attention to the last letter of every word, because that is actually what carries the meaning. Is it a fatha or is it a kasra? Is it a dhamma? That last, a sukoon, that last letter is where the meaning actually lies. So, let's read the line once more, inshallah, before we close the class, as it's time for Salah in Jeddah. تلك السيارة الجميلة التي خرجت الآن من الساتي للمدير. Again, تلك السيارة الجميلة التي خرجت ما شاء الله أبو أول, excellent. تلك, this is the mubtada, and للمدير, this is in the place of khabar. أحسنت مزمل. This is in the place of khabar. This is شبه جملة جار ومجرور حرف الجر على اسم المجرور. All of this together, the حرف الجر and the مجرور اسم مجرور together forms the khabar. And السيارة is بدل of تلك. الجميلة is نعت of السيارة. And التي خرجت الآن من المدرسة, all of this is اسم موصول. This is اسم موصول, and this is now there's a name for this thing over here which I forget. Sila or Allahu Alam. This is actually what the ism موصول is connected. Maybe أخوة جزاكم الله خيرا. Sahih, even me, I was struggling, so that's why I broke it over here. After allati. Take a deep breath after allati. تلك السيارة الجميلة التي خرجت الآن من المدرسة للمدير. You can breathe over here as well after المدرسة. أحسن الله إليكم وجزاكم الله خيرا. And inshallah we'll continue next class. Abu Asid, you on the mic, alhamdulillah. Why don't you go and Silat al-Mawsuf. Sahih. Jazakallah khair Abu Awwal. You're banging with the grammar, mashallah. Abu Asid, now you have the mic. Go for a quick read of the sentence, please.
تلك السيارة الجميلة التي خرجت الآن من المدرسة للمدير.
أحسنت بارك الله فيك. تلك السيارة الجميلة التي خرجت الآن من المدرسة. Keep this one separate. للمدير. This is the khabar. Read again, please.
تلك سيارة الجميلة التي خرجت الآن من المدرسة للمدير.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. أحسنت. Excellent finish. طيب يا أخوة. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.